That's Imore. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party was established under the leadership of former Prime Minister SWRD Bandaranaike in 1951. Creating 3 presidents and 7 prime ministers, the Sri Lanka Freedom Party transformed the country's political landscape by defeating several governments at key chapters of history. A ceremony to commemorate the 74th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party was held at the party headquarters this afternoon. Leaders of several other political parties too were invited to attend anniversary celebrations.
Freedom to engage in politics was practiced regardless of whichever government was in power. However, today it is apparent that freedom is gradually receding. Subtle political witch hunts are taking place as we speak. I too was a part of this witch hunt at one point in time. I was placed in remand custody for 52 days. What they are doing right now is abolishing the multi-party system and paving the way for their party to remain in power. Several individuals that the incumbent government themselves called incompetent now sit in parliament. Anuruddha Dissanayake himself once said that he was the only competent leader to be elected. Everyone else, according to him, is incompetent. By now, so many lies have been perpetuated. I was the second politician to be remanded since this government assumed power. However, had I not been imprisoned, I would have ensured a comprehensive NPP defeat. at the local government polls in Badulla. I recently attended a meeting of the opposition leader. At the meeting, I said that Sajid's time ahead looks auspicious now that Ranil was put behind bars. Sajid was keen on visiting Ranil Wickremesinghe at his hour of need. That is good. I asked the two to unite before all of us join the union. We are ready to cling on to an alliance. The alternative is for us to take a sidestep out of politics while the two of them set up a government. We can even stop engaging in politics. I say this because we are ready to support anyone capable of defeating this government. This is where 5 presidents were made. In 2015, our secretary and chairman were at odds. Subsequently, the party disintegrated into several factions and paved the way for the incumbent government, which claimed only 3% of the votes in the past, to assume power. Had our party not faced an internal crisis, we would have won the presidential election that year. If so, the SLFP would still be in power in 2025. Is now really the right time to initiate legal action? What we should focus on is uplifting the party. We must unite to formulate a program to help those suffering from suppression.
තවත් නඩුවකට නීතිඥ මාත්‍රයක් හම්බෙන්න වෙලාව දීලා තිනවා. අපේ පක්ෂය රැකගෙන ඉදිරියට ගිහිල්ලා
We must unite to formulate a program to help the oppressed. We need to protect this party, let it grow and take it down a new path. We need to hand over the reins of this party to new faces. Young political leaders must take up leadership positions within the party. While I occupy the office of the party's chairman, I have no intention of being elected the president. Many who dream of being the president yearn for this office. I ask them to join the party. Make a name for themselves. Win the presidential election and prove your competence. Unity is strength.
Meanwhile, former General Secretary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, Dayasiri Jayasekara, asserts that incumbent SLFP chairman Nimal Siripala De Silva and the party's current General Secretary Duminda Dissanayake have no right to organise and lead the anniversary celebration.
Nimal Siripala De Silva, who led the SLFP's anniversary celebrations today, was not lawfully appointed to the position he now holds. Similarly, Duminda Dissanayake too is not a lawfully appointed office bearer. Therefore, neither one of them have the right to organize and lead the anniversary celebrations. This anniversary celebration is illegal. I have filed a case in court over these concerns. After the courts render its verdict, we will put an end to political careers of these unlawfully appointed office bearers who pole vault for political gains. Furthermore, I urge Sri Lanka Freedom Party members in the grassroots to stop working with these leaders who have betrayed the essence of the party. I was not invited for the 74th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. All resolutions made at the event are illegal.
That's Imore.